Hello there, welcome to Jimothy Listens. My name is Jimothy, and today I am going to be checking out the brand new SSERAFIM release, Easy. Now, normally whenever I do a reaction video, I'm always saying, oh my god, I'm so excited to get into this. And this time, I'm kinda not. Not because I'm like, oh, another SSERAFIM release. No, I love SSERAFIM, but I don't think I'm gonna like this one, which is why it's taken me a few days to actually get around to listening to it. It's just, I'm scared. Now, I've only heard tiny little snippets while scrolling through on TikTok, but from what I've heard, it seems like they kind of got in a lab and like scientifically formulated the song that would be the most detestable by me personally. So I'm kind of nervous, but also I've only heard like 2 seconds. So I don't know. We need to check it out. We need to see the full thing. I'm not going in trying to hate it before anyone tries to come for me. I want to like it. I'm gonna do everything in my power to like it. But if they've made just the most pissiest of piss pop songs imaginable, what am I to do? Okay, I think I need to stop rambling and putting it off and just get into it. We're gonna start with the music video for the title track, Easy, and then we're also gonna check out the performance video for one of the tracks, Smart, because that's kind of been making waves. And then we're gonna listen through the full album because even if the title track ends up being a dud, hopefully there's something there in the B-sides. So, let's dive in. Also, apologies, I think the video is going to be a little bit framey in the recording. There's really nothing I can do about it. Tech issues, we're still working them through. Anyway, let's get into Easy. Please be good. Please be good. Hopefully the 2-second snippet was just like something random and then with full context. Anyway. Ooh, creepy school. Easy SSERAFIM. Yes, look at my girls. I mean, they look great, so that's a plus. Oh, it is just straight piss pop. Oh, that trap beat, that metronome hi-hat. Okay. Just that easy, yep. Uh-huh. I mean, it looks great. Is she crying honey? I like that. And then immediately we go into... Yep. Maybe we switch it up halfway through, maybe we go into something else, you know? I mean, that looks great. Oh my god, Sakura. She have little fangs? Yup, love that. Living for Vampire Sakura. Are we auto-tuned or do we just sound like we should be auto-tuned? The choreography is going so hard for such a nothing song. Like they really... This song, they just came for the TikTok market on this one. They were like, let's just make something that is... We just need a 30-second snippet that's gonna go viral on TikTok, and that's it. Why are we killing Chaewon dropping a hairdryer in the bar? Can we not? Not even Kazuha gets an interesting section. No, they all just sound exactly the same. Cool. Yeah. Who choreographed this? Was it my boy Todd again? Because if so, I'm over him. I'm over Todd. After what he did with Perfect Night. The video looks great. The visuals are everything. Like the outfits are great and kind of the effects and stuff are all really nice. It just... They're doing so much and the song is giving them nothing. Yeah, you make it sound easy too. Is that it? Do we get a bridge? Or was there a bridge and I was just talking over it, just yapping? Really? Okay, SSERAFIM. Was there a bridge in there? And I'm just... No, because that's verse 2, isn't it? second chorus. Really, there's no bridge in there? Am I insane? It's just okay. So it's just piss pop. Piss pop is something that I've been talking about for like a year and a half now or something. If you're new here and you don't know what I mean when I say piss pop, I have a little short 1-minute video explaining it. You can go and see that, but basically it's just shitty trap drum loop with shitty standard, normally a guitar. Easy doesn't have a guitar, so technically it's not fully piss pop, but it's as piss as you can get without being piss pop. Like, that drum loop sounds awful. It's mixed really high and kind of takes over everything, but sounds just super washed out and nothing. And I always hate a metronome hi-hat just sitting there going so that's nothing. And then literally like the only other layer in that song is just that little like whatever that is. There's moments where it does something else where we kind of drop into a bit of like ambient bass or whatever, but that's not really much because we just go right back into the piss poppiness of it all. And then, as with a piss pop song, the vocals on the top do absolutely nothing. We get that "damn, I really make it look easy," where we just sit on that one note and just ride it. Like, we've gone back to the Fearless thing of just only having 2 notes in our song, so love that. And the other thing that's come back from the Fearless era is the name of the song being extremely ironic. With Fearless, it was the most just like cowardly and fearful song called Fearless, and with Easy, it's all about making it look easy, and that's because the song itself is so damn easy. Like, you're really gonna do basic track drum loop, like one other instrument in the mix, like one note in the vocals, and be like, wow, I make it look so easy. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I am going to look at that and be like, wow, that was easy. That was a very easy payday for everyone involved. Okay, let's see what this performance has to offer for Smart. Let's move on, hopefully into some positivity. Alrighty. Oh, this is like low quality filming, is it? That's fine. Oh, we're doing full on dancehall, are we? Okay. Dancehall is another genre that I'm not super hot on, but that's fine. And yeah, okay, we saw the water went massive and we went, hey, we could do that too. Oh yeah, we really just said, let's just do our own version of water. That is a child there, by the way. Anyway. And the rest of them are super young too, so I'm not going to say much about the song because I'm not hearing it very well. The recording is, this is a live performance, so I'll talk about it more when we listen through the album. But it's kind of giving... That's cute, I like that move. Excuse me? Don't do that. Even Unche didn't want to do that. She was like, get me out of that as quickly as possible. Yeah, can we not? Like, they look great. They look great. They're doing it. They're executing everything really well. It's obviously a smart move to just take one of the biggest trending things of the last year and be like, we're going to do our version of that. And it kind of fits with what the SSERAFIM does. I just always have had a problem with their kind of mature image when they're such a young group, but, The song sounds like it has bits of stuff in it. Like, I'm excited to actually hear it properly. Those harmonies there are nice. Like, Chair 1 sounds great. Yeah, okay. It's better than Easy, that's for sure. We're getting a cute little ending shot of each of them. Wow, Yunjin went ham. Her hair is just... Love that. Alright. Not really much I need to say about that. It's water. Let's listen to the album. So, looking at this album, we have 5 tracks. The intro track, Good Bones, is the one that I'm assuming we heard in that phenomenal concept trailer for this album, which is literally one of the coolest things I've ever seen in K-pop, and the song was a big part of that. Easy, which we've heard and we don't like. Swan Song, new, smart, water, and then We Got So Much for the closer. So we have essentially 2 new tracks that we haven't heard yet. Although I'm seeing Good Bones is 2 minutes 40. I assumed it was going to be just like another kind of minute-ish SSERAFIM intro. But it seems it's got a bit more to it, and I really, really liked how it sounded in the concept trailer. So if that's a full song, I'm excited to hear it. So let's start off with that. Ooh, the ambience. I love that. Like that's, lights humming above you while you're in something like dingy. I guess the corner store that Chaewon comes out of at the start of Good Bones. This does not sound right. Something's wrong with it. That's not how that's meant to sound. What the fuck is going on? Spotify? Okay, we're gonna just like quit and reopen Spotify and hope that fixes it. Alright, maybe this time? Okay, that sounds more like Alright, I love the rock sound. I assumed we were going in like a rockier direction for this album, and I was like, that would be sick.
You think it's okay to degrade someone just because they're true to themselves?
Especially because it's kind of like thrashy and garagey, it's not like super clean. I really like that sound. Like that kick? And I always, with the SSERAFIM's intros, I love the, different languages, just spoken lines, like kind of filtering in over on top of each other. I think that's a really cool way to do it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love how muffled that kind of band sounds. Like that sounds like the band is practicing like in a garage across the road and you're just like hearing it like spilling out. Unless that's just my Spotify doing things again. Crazy. I love this, how this energy builds. Hi. And we get into like screaming, do we? Okay, there in the trailer we get the screaming. I assume we've still got a lot more time to go.
My aspirations are unstoppable.
That kick is really nice and like muffled the way that it's just really nice. This is the longest one of these intros that we've got though. I assumed we were getting more of like a song thing. Like how long was Burn the Bridge? Oh, Burn the Bridge was 2.5 minutes. Okay. How long was the Hydra? The Hydra 144, Lotus Main Oyster 146. Yeah, okay.
It made it look easy.
Because it made it look easy. Yeah, look, it's a little bit long, but it sounds so good, so I don't mind it. Crazy. And then do we get the yelling? Because I love yelling, I love screams. And I've never heard like screams in K-pop before. I thought we were gonna go with that direction of like real psycho shit. Fantastic intro. Fantastic intro. Anyway. Let's count the layers. We've got that little cash register sound. There's more of just an effect. We've got that. We've got that horrible hi-hat. Yeah, we've got an 808 here. We've got the trap drum loop. We've got that little sample wah wah, and then a little boom 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 boom. So we've got 4 layers behind the vocals, and all of them sound like shit. I like that clap. This verse, it's just so empty. Like if you wanted to do like, oh, we make it look easy, then like do something that do something that is really difficult but sounds Like, do the exact opposite of this, basically. Put in a whole bunch of fucking layers of different things, like harmonies stacked on top of harmonies, on top of harmonies, on top of harmonies, but have it just sound so, like, clean and, like, simple. That would be like, oh, we make it look easy. Whereas this is something that is really easy and still kind of sounds underwhelming and bland and like a little bit trash. Like, I don't know what the quality of that drum loop sounds just like it's not like super high fidelity. It's a bit like and the samples that are in there as well, but just because they're sampled obviously don't sound like full kind of studio quality. The reverb on their voices, it sounds cheap. It sounds cheap. And I don't... The like auto-tune on the voices is... I don't know how much I vibe with that. Like, I would vibe the auto-tune if it was like full proper, like we're gonna go ham with the auto-tune, but the way that it's just layered on, it just, again, removes any kind of life from the vocals and just makes them feel flat. Like it just makes that super just like straight line. And the way that even just like kind of fades out into reverb and stuff, like that's really... Like, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna. Give me a pause before we get to the next track. That's like an actual fucking abysmal song. Like, that's terrible. I was assuming it would be like, oh, something that's like fine for like the piss pop stuff, but I just don't really like it that much because I don't really like piss pop. That's actually a really poorly made, disgusting sounding, absolutely god awful, horrible song, which is really disappointing. Great. Cute. Alright, let's go Swan Song. Where are we going with this one? Please be good. Okay. Alright. Okay, actually, before we go any further, I just want to quickly check something, because this is also sounding like shit, and I'm wondering if it's something to do with, like, recording and, like, whatever. So let's just quickly... Does this sound normal? Yes. Okay, so anything that sounds weird in this is the song. They really like the kind of lo-fi drums on this album. Are they going for like a Griselda, Conductor Williams kind of boom bap type thing? Vocals soaked in reverb. Is it the same producers on these tracks? Sean Turk, Cache 13 produced Easy. Slow Rabbit and 13 produced this. What about Good Bones? 13. Smart. Produced by 13. Yeah, so it's the same producer for everything. So that makes sense why there's common elements among the songs, which normally I like, but when the common elements are weird reverb and lo-fi drums that just sound a bit like flat. This is cute. This is a nice kind of like dreamy thing. The vocals are nice. A slow track is never my thing. So you've got a way to go to make me really get into it, but it's better than Easy, for sure. This is the impurities of this album. Which, you know, impurities, it took me about a year, but I eventually came around on it. That's a cute little melody, that dun 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 dun. And these first three songs actually coming together with all of them having kind of that lo-fi sound, Good Bones being like garage, DIY kind of rock thing, Easy being piss pop, this being sort of like a boom bap beat, but with a very kind of chill, groovy, vibey thing. It feels, you know, kind of old 20th century, except for Easy, but like obviously the title track pop song is gonna title track pop, but we've got kind of this like retro, nostalgic, dreaming of the past kind of feeling happening at the moment. Oh, but then we're gonna go to Smart, which is dancehall. And that would just ruin that. Because I'm just gonna be like, this is Tyler's Water. I do like that little sample, that vocal sample that's playing out there. Da, 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 da. As much as I prefer the reggaeton drums to the dancehall drums, like I love reggaeton and dancehall. My ignorant ass about to try and explain this. Very similar kind of feel to them. And we've just like transitioned from reggaeton in like, you know, 2022, 2023 to now just coming into dancehall. And I definitely prefer reggaeton to dancehall. I find that dancehall is kind of just like slightly more boring reggaeton. Obviously they're different, they're not the same thing, I know. But like, they both have that da 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 da. But this is cute, this is vibey, I don't mind it. I actually have nothing to say. Like, it's a dancehall song. It's a nicely produced dancehall song, but it's kind of, you know, we've heard a lot of dancehall songs, or at least I've heard a lot of dancehall songs in my life. And it sounds exactly like a dancehall song. So mission accomplished, they've done what they've done. I just am not super into dancehall as a genre. Although, if I'm trying to get my friends into any K-pop, I can throw this their way because I know, especially my housemate is very big on dancehall. Just be like, oh, how about this? And this actually does still kind of fit with the like 20th century vibes, because obviously dancehall isn't a new thing. It's just that it's kind of really been like a bit of a trend recently, but like dancehall's been around forever and kind of does have that 20th century feel to it a lot of the time. Dun, 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 dun. Is this not recording? I'm just looking at my little Spotify thing down the bottom here. It does not appear to have moved. Hey, new recording setup. Bugs happen, things go wrong. And then anyway, we're on to our final track. We got so much. Are we getting a closing ballad? No, we're not. Okay, that buzzy synth. Hang on. Are we onto something here? Ooh. Okay. Really pretty high vocals. Again, kind of a lo-fi feel, lo-fi sound to it. That really works with that like buzzy synth though, to have it just feel a little bit like degraded. Really pretty vocals. Really pretty vocals. Absolutely! Finally! There we go, the SSERAFIM. Ooh! Yes! Yes! Well, yes! That's really pretty. Yeah, I really like that bouncy, kind of degraded buzzy synth. That's really nice. Yeah. Finally! Again, this still fits with the 20th century theming. Okay. Nice. That's really pretty. Yoonjin obviously sounds amazing no matter what. Her tone really suits that sound as well. I just love that chorus. I always love group vocals, and so having them all come together for that is really nice. Hell yeah. Throwing in the piano, the fear not. Ooh. Now that's a bridge. We're bringing back in the like rock guitars of Good Bones, looping around full circle. Oh hell yeah! I love how just like distant and like sludgy that sounds. That's really nice. Great bridge. They're really just throwing this in at the end just to be like, boom. What a way to go out. Okay, alrighty then. Cute. And there we have it, that's easy. Now, as much as I will shit on the title track because I think it's fucking abysmal and horrid and rancid and disgusting and horrible, and as much as even most of the B-sides I'm kind of not like super hot on, I do think that this album does kind of pull together like a solid theme and solid sound throughout, which is always what I'm looking for in an album. I always want an album to be more than just like, hey, here is a collection of songs to kind of have like common theming and everything around it. And if you ignore the title track, because garbage that doesn't fit at all or doesn't matter, you've got these 4 songs that each kind of go through a different style that feels kind of vaguely nostalgic, a little bit like previous century. There's kind of a common sound palette of very like lo-fi textures and drums, a lot of kind of reverb, especially on the voices, that makes it feel a little bit kind of dreamy, a little bit almost kind of daydreamy, like sitting, staring out the window, thinking of the past, the good times back in the 80s. I don't know, I wasn't alive then, but something like that. And so as much as, you know, Swan Song is a little bit too chill for me, Smart, I'm not really a big dancehall fan, I still feel like they do flesh out this album in a nice way that makes it something at least like worth existing. Like, I don't think this is an album that I am going to be listening to a whole bunch, but I respect it, I like it. That last track, We Got So Much, yeah, that will be in rotation. That will be listened to quite a bit. Good Bones, maybe a couple times. It is just like a little bit long for what it is, as much as I do really like the sound of it. And then, yeah, Swan Song and Smart might get a little bit. And Easy, because it's the title track, I'll probably end up listening to it a billion times anyway. So yeah, you know what, SSERAFIM? You're not washed just yet. I do think they've put together an interesting album here. It does enough. I just hope that their next title track is better, really is the main thing. If this had a fantastic title track to really tie it all together, I would be like, yeah, it doesn't matter that like Swan Song and Smart aren't exactly my cup of tea, because you'd have the nice kind of sandwich at the top and bottom with Good Bones and We Got So Much, and then if you had a fantastic title track that kind of fit with the theme of the rest of the album and didn't just sound like complete piss, then this would be a really good little album. And because it's only 1 song away from being a really good little album, you know, that's not bad at all. Not solid thumbs up, SSERAFIM. Yeah, that's about all I've got. So yeah, I think that will do it. What do you think of Easy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe to me if you want to see more. I try and put out content sometimes. It's kind of sporadic and happens rarely, but that means that I'm not going to be clogging up your sub feed, so you may as well just hit it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Love you. Have a good day. I don't know what... I can't punch. Okay, anyway, bye. We're done.